Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about the 4 analog items that I'm using to avoid the doom scroll. If you're like me, it's so easy to get sucked into this thing and spend hours and hours on Instagram and TikTok and Reddit and all of the things. So today we're talking about the 4 things that I've implemented into my daily life to keep me away from my phone and to reduce that screen time. So let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is notebooks and pens. So I've got a handful here. I've got kind of like a sketch pad. I've got a Midori notebook, and then I've got, I don't know how to say this one, a Lectrum 1917, and kind of like the dot style. So I want to talk a little bit about how I'm using each one of these notebooks. So I've got this Midori notebook. It has this really nice kind of like thick paper that is really nice for using a fountain pen on. So this is just for everyday meetings and tasks that I do for work, and I keep track of everything there. I have a checklist in here. I'm taking meeting notes, all the things. That one's nice. But then here I have the Lectrum, I don't know how to say it, the Lectrum 1917, but this holds everything else. YouTube video ideas, random notes, task lists, journals in the morning when I'm feeling stressed or overwhelmed. So anytime I feel the need to jump to my phone, what I've been doing instead is grabbing this notebook. I open up to a blank page. I pull out some of these new pens, like my wife helped me get a bunch of unique pens. So I've got these are the Pentel Energel, which are like a roller ball. It's like a really nice, satisfying pen. My wife also got me a Lamy Safari, which is a fountain pen, which has been really, really fun and satisfying to like dive into the worlds of pens. This is so incredibly nerdy, all of these things, but it's been such a great change of pace to just when my mind is racing, when I have an idea, to jump to a notebook and start writing those things down rather than jump into Apple Notes or to my phone and then get distracted by something. This is just, it feels like I keep my mind in a more engaged kind of mindset throughout the day. Then I've got a third one here, which is a sketch pad. So I'm by no means a professional artist or anything, but this has been a really fun one in the evenings or in the afternoon to just like sit down, and I've been using these pens that basically force me to, when I make a mistake, I have to live with it. I've got to keep creating the piece. So I'll show a couple of my favorites here, but I've got some from travels in Ireland and from Italy and from Jordan, just some like really cool places that I've been, but it's so satisfying to just like sit down, have my phone put away and just sketch or draw and be totally present in what's currently happening. The next item I want to talk about is actually my wristwatch. Now, I've gone back and forth between analog watches and smartwatches, and I just love the simplicity of a physical watch on your wrist. So there's no more notifications from Apple Fitness or from YouTube, whatever it is that you're getting on your watch. This just reduces the distractions entirely. I think there's also a social element to it. When you've got a smartwatch and you're constantly hearing pings or buzzes and you look down, I think it can be distracting and kind of pull you away from being engaged when you're out in public or with friends or family. So having an analog watch, it's not seen as rude when you just look down to check the time. You are literally checking the time. You're not distracted by a text message or a notification. So a wristwatch has been something that is just so clean and simple, and I love wearing it as opposed to wearing a smartwatch with all of the notifications. So the third item I want to talk about is not necessarily an analog item, but it oftentimes feels like one. So this is my Amazon Kindle. I believe it is the Paperwhite model. So I've been doing a lot more reading lately. I'm constantly on the go. And so having a Kindle with dozens of books available to me is so much better than carrying physical books. I'm often traveling for work or going to different like client projects or things like that. And so being able to just take a few minutes and read a few pages is such a better alternative than scrolling on Facebook or Instagram and seeing 5 minutes worth of ads that I just truly don't care about. If you've seen my other video, I've got a video that walks through how to use the app called Libby. It's an incredible app that gives you access to ebooks and audiobooks from your local library. So most of the time on my Kindle, I'm not paying for any of the books I'm reading. I log into Libby, I look at my local library, and I find books that are relevant or interesting to me. I download them, and then what I do is I keep my Kindle actually on airplane mode, so I can't go and access new books, I can't download, I can't endlessly search or scroll. I purely just have the books that are on here. It's great for traveling. It's great for taking with me on a day-to-day basis and just throwing it into my backpack. So the fourth item that I'm carrying is this little tiny flashlight, and it lives on my keychain. I took it off the keychain just for privacy reasons for right now, but it's so incredibly easy in the evenings to just grab your phone whenever you need a flashlight. And so you scroll down, you open up the flashlight, and then you also see you've got quite a few text messages and notifications, and you've got that client email you've got to respond to. And it's so easy to get sucked into it and then spend more time on that. With a flashlight though, you literally just twist it and you turn it on, and there's no distraction. So this flashlight, I'll put a link to it. I've got one setting here, and then I can twist it and get like a really, really bright setting. And the cool thing about this flashlight, I think it was like 10 bucks on Amazon or something like that, but it has a USB-C charging port. I'll do a close-up to show that, but I can just charge it probably like once every month or 2 months, and it lasts for a very long time. So now when I'm out and about at night, I take my flashlight with me, I grab my keys and my wallet, and I don't necessarily need my phone if I'm just doing a quick walk around the block with my dog or something like that. So these are the 4 analog items that I've been using on a day-to-day basis to just remove my reliance from my phone. The notebooks, the flashlight, the Kindle. It's so much more engaging to have something physical in your hands as opposed to just going straight to the phone and being bombarded with all of the text messages and notifications and things that can really just suck all of your time. So I hope you learned something new. If there's something I missed, maybe there's an analog item that I need to be using to replace my phone, drop it down in the comments below. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.